Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining us again on our YouTube channel. Hope that you guys are doing well and that you're finding lots to do, and hopefully you're liking the activities that we're posting for you. Today is a rainy day outside in Grants Pass. I'm not sure what the weather is like in Cave Junction and Talent, but whatever the weather is, make sure that you guys are finding ways to get exercise, like doing push-up challenges in your living room, or jumping jacks, or planking, or anything that you can do to move your body. And make sure you're also finding little things through the day that make you happy and that you're grateful for. So the activity that I want to do with you right now is called the bag self portrait. And it's super easy, and it's something that you can do with your families. So maybe you can learn the activity, and then when your family needs something to do, you can all do it together and get to know each other a little bit better. So what you're going to need for this, it's really easy. You need a paper bag. And so if you have these from your school lunches, or if you have them left over from lunches from the Boys and Girls Club that they're serving this week, that would be cool. If you have grocery bags, from the store, the paper bags that your grown-up says that you can use, that would work. You could also take a piece of paper and put some tape on it and make it into a bag. However you need to do it would be great. And then you're going to need something to write with, something colorful. So I have some of these cool twistables, or you can use just anything, a pen, a pencil, markers, paint, crayons if you want to use those. Anything that you want to do. So what I want you to do when you are ready to get started, I want you to take your blank paper bag and I want you to draw a picture of yourself on the bag. So I'm going to just do a quick one. I already have a finished product so that I can share with you mine, but I'm just going to draw a quick one right here so I can do it with you. So once you have your stuff, go ahead and take a minute and draw your head, which is what I've got right there. I'm going to put some hair on it because I'm not bald. If you're bald, then that's going to be easy for you. So I got my hair. I'm going to draw my eyes and some eyebrows. So I got those. And then I'm going to draw my nose. Now, I am still learning how to draw noses, and so mine, I just do a little L shape. So I don't know, maybe you can draw noses really well. Maybe you need to teach me when I see you next how to draw noses. That would be cool. And then I'm going to draw my mouth, and I'm super happy today because I get to be here with you. So there's my great big smile. And then I'm just going to take a minute, and I'm going to draw maybe my shoulders, and my neck. We all have necks. I'll see if I can draw like my arms, and I don't know, this is coming out interesting, but that's okay. I'm going to draw the table that I'm sitting in front of. Okay, so there's me. Feel free to decorate it as much as possible or as much as you want. You can draw stuff on your shirt. You can decorate what's behind you. If I had the time, I would try and like color a beach or something in behind me because that's my favorite place in the world. And since we're doing this activity to get to know each other, that could be pretty cool. So here's the deal, is once you are done making the bag picture of yourself, your next step is to go around your house and find things that make you happy or things that make you who you are. They probably need to be, small enough that they'll fit into your bag. But if they don't fit into your bag, that's okay too if they make you happy. I have a couple things that I'm going to share with you that don't fit in my bag. And then you can take it to your grown-up. You can take it to your siblings. If you're going to FaceTime with, a grandma and grandpa or a cousin or an aunt or an uncle or anybody, whoever you're interacting with online. And you can introduce this project to them, and they can do one too. So it's all about getting to know each other. So I'm going to show you my finished bag because you can get to know me if you want. So this is my finished bag, the one that I did before we started. It's kind of the same. But the one thing that I did choose to put on is I added my shirt decoration, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but on my shirt it says I Heart BGC, which is I Heart Boys and Girls Clubs. Because if you know me at all, you know how much I love the club and how much I love my club kids, which is all of you. And if you're not a club kid, guess what? I still love you too. So let me show you what's in my bag. This is going to show you just a couple of things about me. I'll start with the things that didn't fit in my bag because they're pretty big. So one thing that I love to do is I love to write in my journal. And so this is kind of a fancy journal, and on the inside, it's kind of cool. I got it online. But it starts out my day with 10 things that I'm grateful for. So this is a blank page. So you guys could do that. That's something, but part of who I am is making sure that I'm grateful every day for the things in my life and make sure that I'm writing them down. So that if I'm ever having a bad day, I can go back and look at them and make sure that I know that I got lots going on. Another thing that I put in my bag is books. So I just grabbed this book because I just finished reading it and it was super fabulous. So the books are to show that I love reading and I love learning new things. So what else is in my bag? If you guessed any of these, you should give some kind of a prize. I don't know how I would know. Maybe make a comment or something on the Facebook page or send us a message through the Facebook page or something. I don't know. That would be pretty cool though. If you know me well enough that you're able to guess any of these things before I pull them out. Okay, so the first thing, or the next thing I'm going to pull out, and this is something that I used to love doing, but since I became a mom and started working so hard, I haven't done it for a very long time. But last night, I pulled it out, and I started working on it again. So this is a crochet needle and some yarn, and I made it into, this is called a granny square. And I'm going to make a blanket through this break with lots of these little squares. So I'm pretty excited about that. So another thing that I love and that makes me who I am is doing things, crafty things. I like to be creative. So this is a way to represent that. The next thing in here that I'll pull out is a snack. So I do like to eat, and I try to eat mostly healthy things because I know that it's good for my body. And so, you know, I like to taste yummy food. So there's that. The next thing I have in here, this thing, let me get the other thing because they go together. The next thing are things that I got from the beach because I've already talked about how much I love the beach and how much it makes me happy. So there's a little piece of driftwood that I picked up. Oh, sorry, you can't see it very well, that I keep on my piano in my kitchen. That's a weird place for a piano, but that's where it fits. And then this is a rock that I found at the beach that's in the shape of a heart. And I found it when I was on vacation with my husband and we were celebrating our anniversary. So I picked it up and I brought it home. And in my cabinet, I had some magnets, and so I put some hot glue on it, and I turned it into a magnet, and so now it gets to stay on my fridge. And so my kids and my husband and me, we get to see it every single day, and think about how much we love each other and how much we love the beach. And then the last thing that I put in my bag, and again, I've already talked about how much I love the club, but I put my Boys and Girls Club coffee mug in my bag too. And this I've had for a very long time. I got it when I went to a meeting in San Francisco, to a conference when I very, very first started at the club like 8 years ago. And so it's still in pretty good shape. I love to use it, especially when I'm working from home like I am now, to just stay connected to the club and the club values and what we try to do for you guys. So there are some things that were in my bag. I'm sure that if my bag was a lot bigger, I could fill it with a lot more stuff because there's a lot of things in this world that I love. So I'm super excited to share this activity with you, and I think that it could be a lot of fun to do with your families. So if you make one, please ask your grown-up if you can post a picture of it on our Facebook page, or if you can send in a message through our Facebook page with the pictures. Maybe you can film a little video that they could send over to share with, just so you guys can share with us the things that you love. And maybe when we get back from this break, you can bring them to the club and share too. Maybe we could do some kind of activity there. Anyway, that is the bag self-portrait activity. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you had fun, and keep coming back for more activities. Bye, guys.